What sort of all-terrain tire you should be using on Denza B5? Those standard one, or you can use 265, 275, 285 all-terrain tires. If you choose one of those hydraulic suspension, you cannot increase the wheel size. 2-inch lift, you should be having a bump start raising. Yes, this is not our AI made video. This video is fresh taken from China. Hello everyone from Aussie, from Thailand, from South America. I am Noodles. I am what you call key opinion consumer, KOC, back in China of Fangchengbao, which is the manufacturer of your Denza B5 and Denza B8. I have been modifying those cars for 2 years straight. And I know their designer. I know their project manager. Everything you want to know and everything you want to improve, you can tell me. I can be your messenger. I guess those product manager are hunger for your feedback. Okay, let's talk about those all-terrain tires. First off, our B5 is running 265, 65, 18 tires. Those were common tires, slightly bigger than Toyota mid-size SUVs. In China, because it's illegal to modify your car, most people will choose 265, 65, 18 tires. In this size, we always like boyfriend good and rich, because those tires were so tough. And we prefer KO3 over KO2, because they were softer on the pavement. Let me compare those tires with the factory standard tire. So that's a comparison. Bear in mind, the factory 265 tire is loaded. When you load those tires, they will be like 1.5 centimeters shorter. Hope I got this right. After all, I'm what you call a foreigner here. For you blokes in Down Under, I recommended you install those tires. Those tires were super fuel efficient, because those hybrid systems, they wouldn't understand what sort of tire you have changed, and you have no way to tune the ECU. So go factory size is go saving. Next choice is those Cooper Discovery AT3 XLT, which is 285, 65, 18. I don't quite like this size. This size is hunger for fuel, what you call thirsty, eh? This is your comparison with the factory tire, how tall it is and how wide it is to compare with the factory one. We choose this size mainly because it's cheap. This is literally for cheap. Doesn't mean it has low quality, please. How come it's cheap? Because this size is made in China. It only costs us 200 Aussie dollar to buy one of those tires. And those good old AT3 tires, they were so quiet on the highway. No noise at all. However, with its weight gain to 285, you will suffer at least 1.5 liter fuel gain on the highway. If what you're after is width, this is a tire you should be going for. We don't like 305, 60, 18 size, because those tires are what we call square fighter in China. We don't like square fighter. We like skinny all-terrain tires. This is your final choice and best choice. 275, 70, 18. For this size, I choose Michi Thompson tire, because those patterns look so aggressive. They almost look like, how do you say it, motoring tires. Okay, 275, 70, 18. Look at the height. Mate, I was telling you, I love this tire. It's only a 33-inch tire. However, it's a bit of skinny, so it looks like a very tall tire. And this is a comparison between the width of those tires. But please remember, this is the biggest tire you can fit on Denza B5. And if your car is one of those suspension hydraulic one, there is a chance you can only use 265, 65, 18 size, which is factory standard size. You cannot increase the wheel size. You have to check where is your wiper reservoir, so you can know what sort of tire you can fit. Let me show you. The wheel arch is where to look. If you choose one of those hydraulic suspension, one of those version, I don't know which version you are getting in your country, have your wash wiper reservoir in this place. So the mud guard was further back. You should be compare the mud guard and the bumper. If the mud guard is inside the bumper, you are fine. You can use big tire. If the mud guard is outside the bumper, sorry mate, you have to use those 265, 65, 18-inch, 31-inch, smallish tire. Mate, if you want to put some 35, even 37s, have to use the portal axle. It costs us like 10,000 back in China. But if you have the money, I have the dope just for you, eh? But I know some of your Aussie people especially will say, I had one of those 2-inch lift. So what sort of tire I can be running? Let me give you my take on it. First of all, you should be running factory AT, means factory offset. Means your offset should be minus 40 something. That way you can fit a bigger tire. By the way, my tire is a factory modification one. Means it comes from Fangchengbao factory with B-lock wheel with forged technique, which is best wheel you can buy. This is not for sale. This is a gift for people who have special contribution to their company. Back to our topic, 2-inch lip, right? You should be using your factory offset, and you should be having a bump start raising. I don't know if I was saying it right. When we raise our suspension to 2-inch or something, we also raise our bump start. So when the tire travels, it won't touch your fender that easy. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you Aussie guys, you shouldn't use 2-inch lift on this car, because this car is a independent suspension all around. The maximum high ride raise is 1.5 inch, which is 3.8 centimeter, remember. So after a factory offset wheels and 1.5 inch raise, the biggest tire you can go is 295, 70, 18. Hope I got the number right, which is 34-inch tire. And what sort of tire I am using? I am using an old Cooper AT3 XLT tire. This is an old one. In America, they have refreshed the product line to hold up, but we don't have hold up in China, because when we want to import some all-terrain tire, we have to pass our 3C regulation. The hold up tire couldn't pass the rolling resistance of those regulations. So what we have is those old 83. Everyone in China was asking me, can I still buy it? Answer is no. Please, when I ask you to buy in last year, the year before last year, you should be buying it. They don't make it anymore. And we don't import the newer version of it anymore. So don't ask. If you want a 275, 70, 18, you buy those. Mickey Thompson, Baja Boss, similar price, but more aggressive patterns. Looks way nicer, eh? We have an old saying in old Chinese phrase. You don't say means when you talk about something and something shows up. Those Cooper 83 tires. Okay, let me acting like an AI to summarize those tires for you. If you have one of those hydraulic suspension, you should be checking, is your water reservoir is in front of your right front tire? Check that. If your reservoir is in there, your only choice is 275. 285, 75, 18. This is a compromise tire for us. It drains a lot of fuel. Only good point about it is it's cheap. Good price, what Westerners call. 275, 17, 18. If you have chance, this is the tire you should be going for. The overall diameter is 5% bigger than your factory car. So don't worry about your wallet, mate. Spend your money, make your car look cooler. So guys, hopefully my English is sufficient enough to tell you those stories about tire size. For next video, Do you want me to introduce you my Fangchengbao Type 7, which would be available in your country? Almost like those movie forecast coming soon. Or you want me to introduce you my fully modified B5, which is a monster in overland, not off-road. So which way you want? Please leave a comment. Thank you for watching.